Today I'm reviewing this motorized camera dolly from NEEWER. You can see the box right here. We're going to go ahead and get this opened right up. Inside we have a poly wrap carrying case. Just a blue tab holding that on. We're going to get rid of this bag. There's a pretty good amount of weight here. I'll see about getting that on a scale so we can put the actual weight in. And the case here is a single zipper. We're now unzipping it and opening this up. Inside in the top mesh bag, there's some installation tips. Just kind of giving you a couple of quick tips here. There is also we have a instruction manual. And this instruction manual is 8 small panels giving some instruction on one side, and the other side looks to have a separate language on there. We'll get that scanned, added to the review. They do provide a USB-A to USB-C charge cable. It does have a purple tip, and there's a note here that recommends only using this original cable to charge the device. I'm going to stick to that, make sure we don't damage this equipment. And we see the first item here is a cell phone mount. You can do horizontal or vertical. This is a spring-mounted, spring-loaded thing. I've got a Pixel 5 here. Holds onto this phone no problem. At this price point, I do feel this would have been better if it was an anodized aluminum versus the plastic. However, these should hold up for quite a while. I'll probably go ahead and switch to the aluminum one that I have though. We also have here, it's the ball mount. Right here you have a knob to tighten up on that ball mount so you can position your camera at any angle you may want. Tighten it down, you're good to go. And there's probably a quarter 20 thread on the bottom as well to mount to the motorized dolly. We're now going to remove the motorized dolly. It's also in a poly bag. And right here is the steering wheels. We're going to go ahead and turn these 90 degrees to get this stable base for the dolly. Orient it to where we can read the name and see the controls. I'm going to take my ball mount and connect it here. And we can turn this on. I'm going to hold the power button down for just a few seconds. On the left side here is the speed setting. We've got from 1 to 5. Set it to 2, and we have pan left or pan right, and again the power button. I'm not sure what the blinking lights are. That may be the battery power. We'll take a look and figure that out from the instructions. If I press this left button, the dolly is starting its move. Looks like some of the rubber wheels, kind of like O-rings on the wheels for traction, kind of came off. And you can see on the 2 it's not moving super quickly. If I press the right button, looks like twice it stopped. I'll press it once to go to the right, and we get that slow panning shot. We can adjust the speed up, and at 5 it's going a little bit quicker. Now for a quick demonstration of a dolly shot. This is my SLR approaching my pet dog. The dolly is fairly silent and can sneak up on the unsuspecting animals. All joking aside, this is a useful device. The existing NEEWER Smart app for my phone that I used for some studio lights was able to find and connect to this dolly on the first try. The only negative thing I can say is that the smartphone clamp does not match the quality of the rest of this kit. I wish they would have included one of their anodized aluminum phone clamps. If you need some slow dolly shots, this could fit the need. There is no app-controlled steering, just speed in 2 directions. You can change the angle of the wheels to give a curving arc shot, but you may have some trial and error to get the path correct. I'm going to remove a star for those 2 limitations, which gives a final score of 4 out of 5 stars.